Have you ever bought a book, promised yourself you'd read it, and then just let it sit on your shelf for 6 months? Every time you look at it, you feel this tiny, sharp stab of guilt. So, to make yourself feel better, you go online and buy another book. A better one. A newer one. And the cycle repeats. We do the exact same thing with our English. You've been studying for years. You know hundreds of verbs. You've downloaded 5 different language apps. Watched dozens of Learn English in 10 minutes videos. And you might even understand exactly what I'm saying right now. But the moment you open your mouth to speak to a native speaker, or in a job interview, your mind goes completely blank. Your chest gets tight. You stumble over simple words and you walk away thinking, "What is wrong with me?" I've been doing this for years. Today, I'm going to expose the psychological trap that is keeping you stuck. It's not a lack of talent. It's not that your brain isn't wired for languages. In fact, the very techniques you think are helping you study are actually the exact reasons your English is paralyzed. By the end of this video, we are going to break that cycle completely. I'm going to show you how to shift from studying English to actually owning it. Let me tell you about a student I worked with named Sarah. Sarah was a perfectionist. She had notebooks filled with beautifully highlighted vocabulary words. She knew advanced grammar rules that even native speakers couldn't explain. If you gave her a written test, she'd score a 95%. But Sarah had a secret. Every Tuesday, her company had a global Zoom call with their team in London. And every Tuesday morning, Sarah woke up with a knot in her stomach. During the meeting, she would type out exactly what she wanted to say in a private document, translate it in her head, polish it, and by the time she was ready to unmute, the conversation had already moved on. She was trapped in the illusion of progress. She felt like she was working hard because she was consuming information. But consuming is passive. Speaking is active. Think about it like this. You can watch 500 hours of videos of someone swimming in the ocean. You can memorize the physics of the water, the exact angle of the arms, the breathing technique. But the moment someone drops you into the deep end of a pool, none of that knowledge matters. You either swim or you sink. You've been standing on the edge of the pool for years, memorizing the water. It's time to actually dive in. To fix this, we have to expose the 3 traditional study techniques that are actively destroying your fluency. Mistake number 1, the dictionary hoarding method. Whenever you see a new word, what do? You write it down, look up the translation in your native language, and try to memorize it. Why it fails? Your brain doesn't think in isolated words. It thinks in contexts and concepts. When you memorize a list of 50 random adjectives, your brain stores them in a cold, dark corner of your memory because they have no emotional value to you. When you're in the middle of a real conversation, your brain can't retrieve them fast enough. Mistake number 2, the grammar over correction loop. You are constantly analyzing your own sentences while you speak them. Should I use present perfect or past simple here? Is it in the bus or on the bus? Why it fails? This creates a massive traffic jam in your prefrontal cortex. You cannot be a creator of language and a critic of language at the exact same time. By trying to be 100% correct, you become 0% fluent. Mistake number 3, safe environment obsession. Only listening to English teachers who speak slowly, clearly, and use perfect diction. Why it fails? It builds a false sense of security. Real English is messy. People swallow words. They use slang. they speak with background noise. If you only practice in a sterile environment, you will feel completely deaf when you step into the real world. Real-life solutions. So, how do we fix this? How do we take all those years of stored knowledge and actually unlock it? We use 3 specific real-world shifts. Solution 1. Chunking over vocabulary. Stop learning single words. Start learning chunks. Chunks are natural groups of words that always go together. Instead of learning decision, noun, learn the chunk. I haven't made up my mind yet. When you learn the entire phrase as one single mental block, your brain doesn't have to assemble a puzzle when you speak. You just drop the whole block into the conversation seamlessly. Solution 2, the imperfect output rule. For the next 30 days, I want you to give yourself permission to speak bad English. The primary goal of language is not to be a walking textbook. It's to connect with another human being. If you use the wrong preposition, but the person across from you understands your emotion, your idea, and your passion, you won. Fluency comes through making mistakes, not by avoiding them. Speed and flow must come before perfection. Solution 3, active output mirroring. Don't just watch videos or listen to podcasts passively. Use the mirroring technique. Take a 10-second clip of a native speaker, not someone talking like a teacher, but someone talking naturally in a vlog or an interview. Listen to their rhythm, their pauses, and the words they stress. Then hit pause and copy it out loud. Try to match their energy, not just their pronunciation. Do this for 5 minutes a day. There is a beautiful quote by the philosopher Ludwig Wittgenstein. The limits of my language mean the limits of my world. When your English isn't improving, it feels like your world is shrinking. It feels like you can't show people how smart, funny, or capable you truly are because the language barrier is holding your personality hostage. But remember this, your English isn't broken. You've just been treating it like a subject you need to pass in school, rather than a life you need to live. The moment you let go of the fear of being imperfect is the exact moment your fluency begins. If you recognized yourself in Sarah's story today, do me a favor. Drop a comment below and just write, "Time to dive in. Let's see how many of us are ready to stop standing on the edge of the pool." If this video brought you value and gave you a new perspective, hit that subscribe button and share this with one friend who is tired of studying rules and ready to start speaking. Thank you for watching. Keep showing up for yourself, and I'll see you in the next video.